Hello my lovelies, hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know, my name is Victoria and I'm one of the owners of the Curiosity Shop here in Limerick. And today I'm doing a video on some of our rag dolls. So this rag doll here, she seems to be handmade. She's really old, as you can tell. Her clothes are a little bit raggy, and we left her like that for the simple reason that this doll reminds me of the real Annabelle doll. Not the Annabelle doll from the movies, but the Annabelle doll that the Warrens claim is possessed by a demon. She just has that. If any of you had seen images of the real Annabelle doll, she was a Raggedy Ann doll, and this doll just so reminds me of her. She is really, really old. She is really, really tall. Look how long her legs are. This here is to hold her hands, to hold on to her. I mean, this doll is beautiful. She's very, very well made. Look at the stitching on that. And she is really old. We haven't even had a chance to do her up yet, so we will be fixing her up, obviously. And she reminds me of the original Annabelle doll. I know she's not a Raggedy Ann doll, but even the face, if any of you have seen pictures, she definitely has the resemblance. Next up is Susie Sunshine. These rag dolls I love. When I was a little girl, I always wanted like a giant rag doll on my bed. You know the way you'd see them in the old American movies? And even to this day, I would love, when I have a spare room, to have one on the bed in the spare room, but my husband would definitely take a heart attack. So little Miss Susie Sunshine retails here in the Curiosity Shop at €5. I think she's a very happy, smiley little face. Her dress is beautiful. Look at her. She's in mint condition. Look, I love the hair on her. Look at her little hat like. Here, and I fixed that now. Look at her like. How beautiful is Susie Sunshine? So she's €5 here in the Curiosity Shop, and I think worth every single penny. There was dolls like this when I was a child. I never had one, but I think they are absolutely beautiful. And hello, Colleen Glass. So Colleen Glass again looks handmade. Look at her. How beautiful is she? Look at her. So she's our Irish girl. She's retailing here at €25 in the Curiosity Shop, and since this doll is handmade, she'd be one of a kind, so nobody else is going to have her. Look at her little freckles on her face. Real Irish. She's absolutely beautiful. Rag dolls aren't as popular these days as they were years ago, but there's just something about them that I like. I mean, I love all dolls in any way, but there's something about these rag dolls or handmade dolls that I think are fabulous and definitely beautiful sitting on a bed, in a spare bedroom especially, or anywhere really. Look at the eyes. I wish I had the talent to make something like this. So Colleen Glass. So next one up is little Lexi Marie. Look at her little name on her. How cute is that? And she retails here in the Curiosity Shop at €5. I love the ones that look really happy. The first rag doll I showed you that looks kind of like, gives me Annabelle vibes. It doesn't look as happy as Susie Sunshine and Lexi Marie here. I mean, you know I'm mad about eyes, but look at her eyes, like the detail in them. She's so pretty. So again, she retails here at €5. So we have dolls in the shop that basically go to everybody's price point. So we have more expensive dolls, we have medium price dolls, and then we have dolls that are affordable, like Lexi Marie here. And beautiful. I mean, she is absolutely gorgeous. Next up, we have Mrs. Pepperpot. Now, I'm 40 now, so I don't know if all of you would remember Mrs. Pepperpot. Maybe I'm showing my age now. But she reminded us of Mrs. Pepper Potts. She's handmade. She's knitted. Look at the detail on that hat. Look at it like. Now again, I don't know if I told you before, all our dolls come with names and write-ups if we have any write-ups about them. So I'll zoom in there, you can see Mrs. Pepperpot books. First appeared in the 1950s and were made into television series, broadcast in 1983. So that would be definite so because I was born in 82. So this is Mrs. Pepperpot, just €15, handmade. Look at the detail in her. Absolutely beautiful. So the next up are two of my most favourite ones. So this is Willamina. Look at her. I mean, she's a face only a mother would love. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Look at that hair. Look. Hello. How cute is cute? So Willamina is €10, and I don't know about you, but she just brings a smile to my face. I think she's adorable. And the next up we have the Blonde Bombshell. Look at this, guys. Again, she's €10 here. She's handmade. Look at the detail in her. Show you some of her face there. Hello, gorgeous. Her hair just makes her. Look at that for a mop of hair. So the Blonde Bombshell here is also retailing at €10 in the Curiosity Shop. So little Willamina and her bestie there, the Blonde Bombshell, are €10 each in the Curiosity Shop. I mean, could you imagine just having these sitting on a shelf? They're definitely a talking point, you know, because they're so unusual. I've never seen anything like them before in my life. This one, she reminds me of like a cartoon character or something. She's just so cute. And this one, I don't know. It's giving me Fraggle Rock vibes. But I love them. So €10 each in the Curiosity Shop here in Limerick. So another two we have here is Molly and Sally Ann. So Molly, look at her. I think she's beautiful. Look. I mean, how do they do it? Like, look at the little nose. So she retails at €5 here in the Curiosity Shop. And as you can see, all our dolls are given names. And she is just beautiful. And then next up then is Sally Ann. Look at this. So as you can see there now, these dolls are made out of a cloth. The eyes are hand painted. Look at the detail here. I mean, even down to her shoes. Look at her shoes, like. She's holding her little basket. Look at that, like. So Sally Ann retails at €10 here in the Curiosity Shop. And out of the two, I love Sally Ann's eyes. Look at those eyes. You know what I'm like for the eyes. But look at little Molly's face, lads. It's her nose just does it for me. It's like she's a little pea for her nose. It's so cute. So again, €5 for Molly and €10 for Sally Ann. We're on our last few dolls here now, and this one is called the Gran. Look at her. She is €15 here in the Curiosity Shop. Look at her little knitting needle. She's doing her knitting. Look at her face. I mean, she is just gorgeous. I remember when I see her now, it reminds me of my grandmother. She used to knit cardigans and baby blankets and stuff like that. She always was knitting. She'd be watching Glenroe or something and knitting away. My mother now, she knits all the cardigans and outfits for all the dolls here in the doll orphanage. And it's just so lovely to see, you know, because years ago, my grandmother would have had an apron and kind of dressed very like that. So it's absolutely beautiful.